All right, welcome guys. Let's get right into it. This is the first look at my closet that needs decluttering so that we can create a fabulous decollection. I'll explain more about that because this is the first look at the closet. And if this is your first video with me, welcome, welcome, welcome. And anyone else who's been here before, thank you. You might have seen some of the videos out of order because this should be the first video, but you know, it is what it is. Anyway, so we're creating a decollection with these items that I have in here. A lot of it is going to go, and we'll explain how that happens and why it happens. But yeah, this is my closet, and it kind of is organized, believe it or not. But I have a little hidden pay no attention to the man behind the curtain situation going on here. So I will explain my entire method and a new method that we're going to do together called Decollection. Okay, so welcome to my decollection. I'm going to explain a little bit about what decollection is, and really it's just a journey that I am embarking on, and I hope that you are going to join me on this probably year-long journey. So let's talk about it. So first of all, as I said in the previous segment, I have to declutter for a number of reasons. So I am making space because Eric moved in and we're excited and we love him. But we have a very small closet. Okay. About a year and a half ago, I chose to downsize, leave the suburbs, move closer into the city. That's always been a dream of mine. I am a Brooklyn girl at heart, and now I am sort of a Georgia peach. Love Atlanta, so I just wanted to be closer to it. The girls are grown-ish because Carly is in her senior year of high school. So, and this move has been relatively good for her as well. She has a little bit more independence because, you know, she can move around a little bit more freely. She's driving now. So all of those things are great. And so I opted to move to the city just so I can kind of feel more independent in this sort of era that I'm in, whatever that means. And in doing so, chose to downsize. I'm in the market to purchase a new home after many years of being divorced. But I know now that I want to maintain this sort of minimal living, but not when it comes to my clothes, but we'll get back into that. And I'm excited that Eric is on the same page. You know, we are in the second chapter of our lives, and we've realized that we just want to spend our free time doing the things that we love to do, which is travel, spending time with each other, spending time with our kids, our grandkids, because now I have 2 grandchildren. And so we just want to do those things, and we don't want to be bogged down by cutting grass or figuring out who's going to cut the grass or how we're going to pay or how much it costs to hire somebody to cut the grass. I love gardening. That was like a pursuit of mine for many, many years, especially when my kids were younger and when I was teaching and I had the summers off. Like, I loved it. That was my joy. And I still appreciate all of those things, but I'm just in a different place now, and I can't and don't want to spend that much time maintaining, as I said, grass, lawn, all night long. Just can't do it. So anyway, so we are experimenting with apartment living. We thought about possibly buying a condo, not really sure if that's going to work out with all the, you know, crazy HOA fees. So we are resolved to get a townhouse because obviously you can have the minimal space. You do have more space typically than, you know, an apartment or, well, definitely an apartment or a condo. And you don't have to worry about all of the outdoor maintenance. So that's where we are, but that's like a year down the line, right? So We have to save, we have to do all of those things, and then we'll be there. So, but for now, he and I are sharing this. I don't even know the square footage of this closet. I'll probably figure that out and put it up. But it's a small closet. But what I realized is it is like the size of, like, if you have like a typical, like, you know, his and hers kind of shared closet space, and you have one half and he has the other half, right? Like, that's how it was when I was married. So this whole thing is just like what my half would have been, and now I have to share it with him. He doesn't have a lot of clothes, thankfully, but he does need some space. So I am trying to make more space. I did a quick sort of decluttering and reorganizing, and then I got rid of a lot of clothes and shoes to make space for him. But as I showed you before, the closet still doesn't really make sense. And most importantly, even though everything is organized in here, it doesn't make me feel good when I come in here. I'm not inspired. So one of the things that I did to kind of offset me not being able to know what's in here, because as I showed you before, things are tucked and hidden away, and we'll go into all of those details, like each compartment of the closet. But anyway, it doesn't inspire me. So I had to find an app where I can upload pictures and just create an inventory of what I have in my closet, so I know what I'm working with. And that has truly like done miraculous work for me. It just kind of like keeps me inspired. So the second thing about it is that I'm not like, I love my clothes, right? And I'm getting rid of some things, but I also wanted it to be impactful. And so part of this journey, not just creating this decollection, but also in starting this YouTube channel and whatever else is going to be. I don't know if I'm going to do other platforms. We're just starting small now, but it turns out that YouTube is not actually the smallest one, but whatever. Let's not digress. So part of doing that is that I knew I wanted to, do or show what's going on with me and this whole cluttered closet situation. But I also wanted to be different, and I wanted it to be impactful. So that's where creating a decollection comes in, and I'll explain exactly what the decollection is. The second part of it is, like, let's face it, we love our clothes. We're not gonna stop shopping. Like, I'm not gonna stop shopping. Well, I am, but not entirely, not permanently. So I needed to kind of force myself to do something different, like to challenge myself to do something different as it relates to just shopping and buying more clothes and just adding and bringing in more and more stuff, without getting rid of things. And there's all those principles about, like, buy one, send one, that whole sort of thing. And that works. And that'll be part of the decollection as well. So we'll get into that as well. But also just being intentional, right, about what I keep and what I bring in and how I'm budgeting all of this. So we're going to come up with some of those principles as well. I'll outline those principles as well. And then the third part is just like, if you're like me, and like I said before, you love what you love, right? And I am not making any apologies for what I have and how much I spend. And I don't spend a lot of money on my clothes at all. And we'll talk about too, like, giving yourself like that opportunity to like splurge and buy that one thing that makes you feel good, and however much it costs. It could be, $200 once a year. It could be $500. It could be $1,000, right? Whatever it is, that once a year splurge that makes you feel good. Because as I said before, if you like fashion and you like clothes, then it's not just materialistic. It's like anybody who has any kind of passion or pursuit for things. If you like gaming or technology and gadgets or traveling and all of these different things, right? Music, people spend a lot of money on that. Guns, all of these things, people spend thousands, tens of thousands of dollars on that because it makes them feel good. It's a passion of theirs. They like to collect it. They enjoy sports, hobbies, thrills, adventures, all of these things. Or you know, you're an artist. Because really, if you like fashion, you are an artist. You like to curate. It's not just about buying things and trying to look cute. It's really about curating, coordinating, and creating an experience for yourself. And if you're fortunate enough, then you create that experience for other people too, right? So that's what this whole decollection is about. I know I said a lot. It's going to make sense once I outline the 3 principles of what we're doing this year. I'm going to create a vision board. I am going to have a decollection calendar because I'm really getting rid of items every week. So subscribe if you're interested in that and you want to join me on this journey and see which items I'm getting rid of and how you can be a part of that, how we can share in that process. And also a budgeting and planning plan, because like I said, let's face it, we're still going to want to shop, but we have to do so sensibly. And that's part of my New Year's resolution. Last year, I went on a shopping fast right around this time, by the way. Ironically, how come after the holidays, right after I done shopped and spent all this money, I'm like, okay, you know what? I need to stop. I'm doing too much. So I went on a shopping fast last year because I really needed to stick to a budget. And like the money was coming in, right? I had like not multiple streams, but I had like different streams, and I was like, wait a minute, why is this not making sense? Why am I still coming up short sometimes, or finding like I'm being pinched in too many places? So I really had to go through what I was spending, which I mean, it's kind of obvious, but even simple things like I never even budgeted for gas. Like, how could you not budget for gas? Like, I've never budgeted for gas in my entire adult life. So just things like that, and then figuring out, okay, if you are going to shop for clothes for you, Carly, Jordan, my grandson, like whoever, Eric, like whatever you're going to do, like what is going to be your shopping budget, and stick to that every month. So I tried that, but back to the fast, I decided that I wasn't going to shop because like I didn't need anything. And I think, like I said, this is a pivotal moment for me because like right now, I think at this juncture, I do not need anything else. Don't need it. No matter how much I tell myself, oh, you don't have a black pair of this. It would be great to have a brown pair of that. Like, I really don't need it, because if I don't have the black pair of that or the brown pair of this, then can I still function? Can I still find ways to curate an outfit and feel good about what I'm wearing and feel confident? Like, absolutely yes, right? So just changing that mind, it's just a mind shift, right, that I have to do. And I've done it before. I did it last year, like I said, January 2024. And I did it probably right around March or April. And so I did it for about 3 to 4 months. And I was like, oh, this is good. I feel good. It's great. And then I was like, and now I'm going to treat myself, right? So I didn't go crazy, because I've learned not to go crazy. But sometimes, I'm not going to speak for you. I overdo it just a smidge. And I think I did with this holiday season, just a smidge. So yeah, so I'm going to try that. And then, as I said before, the fun part too, how could I have forgotten this? I really should have led with this. I am like really reorganizing this whole thing. So not just taking out stuff. Like, I'm getting all new hangers, because if you guys have not noticed, I have mismatch hangers. They don't match. I have some good ones in here. Like, I have the black velvet, and I have some of the wooden ones. So we'll keep some of those. I'm buying all new hangers. I've already ordered them from Amazon, so they should be arriving tomorrow by 10 p.m. they said. So I'm excited about that. And like some clips that'll help me kind of maximize the space. Like, I can put like 3-4 shirts hanging down from one hanger, right? So got those. And I have to do some other things with the shelving. So if you guys have any tips on how to organize your closet, like especially the shelving, please leave them in the comments. And I'm gonna also figure that out by video 2, and I'll hopefully have some tips to share with you about shelving storage. So yeah, so that's the Decollection. I'll be back every week with a new long video where we kind of just go through this journey, and I'm going to go through each item that's going to be put towards the Decollection. And the goal is to, put out enough information about what we're doing so that hopefully you guys can, be part of this challenge. Because listen, y'all know y'all got a lot of stuff too that you need to get rid of. Not get rid of, just getting rid of for the sake of getting rid of it, but making it make sense, making it impactful. The things that you decide to keep, how can you change up the style, switch it up, restyle it? We're going to be talking about that too. Oh, that app that I mentioned before, it's called Wearing. They're not giving me any money for this, but it's a great app, and I've been using it now for about 5 months to organize everything, and really, as I said before, to just keep an inventory of what I have, because I cannot clearly see what I have in here. Shoes are tucked away. Oh my goodness, wait till I show you guys where my sweaters are, right? Like, I don't even know where they are and what they are. So Wearing helps me keep everything organized. It gives me a visual. I can create outfits. I love it. I love it. I love it. So let me know if you've tried Wearing, or if there's another app like that that you guys want to share with us. Let us know in the comments. So yeah, so I think that's where we are. So we're creating this Decollection. We are decluttering and organizing. So we're getting some tools and things to organize the closet. I can't wait for the before and after. We are, we're going to, oh, I'm excited about this thing that I came up with. 3 before spree. So we're going to figure out a sensible budget. I think I'm going to challenge myself. I'm probably going to go like $10 a month, right? For shopping. And I'm going to try my fast again. But anyway, so this 3 before spree is try 3. Like okay, so for example, if you think you need a new black pair of boots, okay? Or a white blouse, like you need a good, nice, crisp, white button-down shirt. And instead of going out to buy it, right, try 3 things that are more cost-effective than just going and splurging on a nice, crisp, 100% cotton white shirt, right? Like that's going to cost you at least 60, 70 bucks, right? So, 3 before spree. 1, check to see if you already have it. That means you really have to go through your entire wardrobe, okay? So not only do we have the closet and then all the stuff that's hidden behind the clothes, we have the drawers, I have clothes everywhere, and I'm sure you probably do too. So check what you have first, and then put some outfits together with what you have. It may not be the white shirt, so whatever you think you needed that white shirt for, try other combinations. And then if those 2 things don't quite work and you absolutely still need it, then go with the minimal viable solution, which is to go to a thrift store or resale option. You can't go wrong with Goodwill, because you can really go in there and find like tons of crisp white shirts, especially if you're down to wear like men's shirts. Love them. You can cut them. You can do whatever you want to do. You can have them oversized. You can get them fitted, whatever. And you're definitely spending under $10 bucks on that. So that is the 3 before spree rule. I'll have it lined up and it'll make sense. But we'll go over all of those different things. And all of that's going to help us create this fabulous, fabulous Decollection. And I'm so excited that you guys have decided, or I hope you decided, but I'm glad that you stayed to the end of this video. And so thank you for joining me on this journey. This is just the first day. So if you want to continue on the journey with me, then please subscribe so we can keep doing this, and hit the notification bell too, so you'll get the notification when a new episode, sorry, they're not called episode, when a new video comes out, when I post a new video. Yeah, so this is Decollection, and I'm Kima. See you next time.